Hello?
Hello.
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 Fancy meeting you.
Fancy meeting you here. Hello and welcome back. Previously, our group has been wandering through the Feywild, following the yellow brick road headed towards the Winter Court, and just proceeded through Feywildy customs, declaring any and all magic items that they have in their possession, as well as their court affiliations. All right. One by one, after grabbing your paperwork, your documents, you enter the first level of the Winter Court. On this level, and walking through this giant gate of icicle crystals, you see a variety of houses, and there are tents that are set up with various foods and festival games and whatnot in celebration. There are ice sculptures decorating the town area, and it looks like all manner of creatures, great and small, are enjoying a celebration. What would you like to do?
Start by looking for
Yes, find this pixie.
Pixie. The pixie who, quote, will hook us up.
All right, I believe. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, did we get their location was my follow-up to that, and I'm sure you're going to say something about that.
It is on a cafe on the second level that is named the Jabberwocky Cafe. You can find her in the kitchen.
We'll start to make our way there.
Yeah, is there like an obvious way to get to the second level, or is it, good signage here?
Yeah, there's fairly good signage. You'll have you kind of have to walk, and at on the opposite, or so, like, you have a gate entrance, and everything like is big circles. And so if the gate is on the north side, there are places to go up the levels on the east and the west.
All right.
You're able to easily navigate your way through the crowd of festive goers, and make it up to the second level. You are, however, when you get to the second level, greeted by an armed guard that appears to be wearing what looks like maybe glass, maybe frosted glass armor. What's your business here?
We're on our way to the motion for someone else to supply the name of this tavern, which I totally...
Sorry.
The Jabberwocky Cafe. Jabberwocky.
We're headed to the Jabberwocky Cafe.
Oh, whoa. Okay. Don't cause a ruckus.
We shall do our absolute best.
Understood.
Especially you, little one.
Me?
He does have you pegged.
What? All right. Okay.
Yeah, come on. I'll watch her. I'll keep an eye on her.
You do that.
I'm not the one you have to worry about.
So who should I worry about then?
It's fine. I was just it's never mind.
Bit of an inside joke. We promise not to cause any trouble.
Move along. And you're able to this level there are festivities, but they're not as lively, we'll say, as the first level. You probably noticed that there was a fair amount of nakedness in the first level. You know, some cherub bottoms and whatnot, and you know, nude satyrs running amok.
As you do.
As you do.
Fun level.
And you're able to find a there's a cafe that has a wooden sculpture of a Jabberwocky outside of it. You're able to find it when you enter. It is fairly lively, fairly busy. Lots of people getting their evening dinner on there. Kind of a little early in the day, but because of all the influx of folks here for the party and whatnot, there's quite a few people there. What you doing?
We're looking for pixies, right? Preferably one that's like on the staff.
Yeah.
We had been advised to check the kitchen, so
Right.
Yeah. But assuming that they're not going to just let us go back there.
we might as well ask.
Can I like
Girl?
duck my? You know when like you try to go to the bathroom in a restaurant and you accidentally find your way into the kitchen? Is there one of those situations where like there's a pathway, and can I like duck my head in and sort of see, play it off like I'm trying to pee?
Sure. So there's a basically you come in, there is a little why am I blanking? Host station at the front, and it's like, so you're greeted immediately with a it's 5 of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Yeah.
about like a 20-30 minute wait. Are you okay with that?
Do you have any bar seating or just like a walk up?
We've got about 2 spaces empty at the bar.
Will you put our names in and then we can go grab drinks and sort of get started while we wait?
Sure. What's your name?
Sure. It's Scops.
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 Okay, got that. Scops, party of 5. Here,
Yeah.
you can take this with you, and hands you a little gemstone that it'll light up and vibrate when your table's ready.
All right, sounds perfect.
And you're able to belly up to the bar, and then kind of from where you entered off to the left, there's some signage for a loo.
Okay. Do you want to go duck your head in? I thought I could use the bathroom and sort of look into the kitchen and go, oh, I'm in the wrong spot. But try and see if there's somebody who matches the description of the person that we're looking for. I'm communicating the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, do it.
Okay. You guys keep an eye out here. I'll go use my specialize in there.
Sure.
Can do.
Okay. I'm gonna do it.
All right, you head back and make me a performance check.
Okay. Oh, that's bad. Oh no. It's a 6. It's not good. I
Okay.
have +3 too. That was nasty.
On your way, one of the wait staff stops you and is like, do you need the bathroom?
Yes.
It's right there. And like, kind of like body blocks you for the kitchen and like points to the bathroom.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I know somebody who works here, or I was looking for somebody who works here very briefly. I'll use the restroom. My bad.
You do go ahead and make me a perception check.
It's still not good. It's an 11. It's still not great.
Okay. I will say that even with the 11, you can tell there are multiple pixies in that kitchen.
All right. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go wash my hands. And then I'll come back to the party and go, well, there seems to be multiple pixies. I did not have special eyes on. We might want to start asking stuff.
Yeah. I think we can probably just ask one of them. Is there like a bar back who, like, not the main bartender, like, someone with just a bunch of dishes they're about to take to the kitchen sort of thing?
Sure. There is an anthropomorphic white wolf that is carrying a box of dishes.
Pardon me, I just try and politely get their attention.
Yes, and gives you this big toothy grin.
Oh, my. We are looking for Tootsie the Pixie. They work in the kitchen, and I just kind of like,
oh shit,
in the cleanest dish possible, like, drop 2 gold. If you could send them our way as soon as possible.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, just make me a persuasion check.
2 gold. 2 gold. 2 gold. I mean, do they use gold here? That's kind of a... Ooh, wow, look at me go. A 5.
great,
Like,
guys.
leans forward. Are you a cop?
No. No.
You have to tell them if you're a cop.
You have to tell me if you're a cop.
I would make a terrible cop, clearly. I can't even persuade a busboy to find me a fairy we're also trying to bribe, so it's going great. And I kind of turn to them, any of you want to try? And then I like look back at him, like, in the way that's supposed to be like disaffected and cool, like, whatever.
Do I look like a fucking cop? Are you serious?
We were sent by a friend of Tootsie's. Flopsy, was it? I always lose track of that name.
See.
Hobson Jepson.
Yeah,
Yes, that one.
So you're not a cop. You're not cops.
Not
No.
cop.
We're not even from this plane. I don't know what cop I would
okay.
report you to, but whoever they are, I mean, probably fuck them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All guards are bastards, yeah.
Hey, Gab.
I'll see what I can do. She's gonna yell at me.
Why would she yell at you?
Doesn't like being disturbed.
I mean,
You can send her to yell at us instead.
And you tell her that we really want to compliment her and that it's overwhelmingly a good thing. Oh, we're secret shopping and we'd like to speak to her and we have a favorable review.
Feel
I
like
don't
you're
know.
a
I'm
cop.
landing on kind of thing.
no,
I'm not a cop.
Yeah, I feel like they're a cop
Just-
now.
By all the gods, okay, alright.
Just say that Flopsy Hopsum Jetsam sent us, and then you can transfer the blame.
Who's the little thing that Flopsy gave us? Who's got it? Who's got it? The little coin thing. Who's got it?
I forget.
Sheer, because she was the one who was talking.
Oh,
to
yes,
him.
let me take out this coin that I obviously also slide into the
With the little
show
fancy
that-
Playboy bunny logo on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Show that to them as well, and it'll...
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah, you're good.
There it is.
And
Yeah,
then-
thank you.
Should have started with that one. I just don't take good inventory, clearly. Like, digging in my bag and, like, pushing stuff back and forth.
Because your purse is a mess.
It's big and stuff falls over, and then I don't know where anything is. It's like 5 sets of clothes in there.
Listen, sometimes you
Exactly.
just need to carry 10 receipts on you for no reason. And like cough
You're gonna
drop
get to
wrappers
them.
and stuff.
Don't
Yeah.
come for me, Natalie, like this.
Listen,
You're gonna
I
get
just
them
need
eventually.
this trash. I need all of this trash with me at all times.
At
Well, if
all
I
times,
don't
yes.
keep the tailor's receipts, how will I know if I have to yell at them next time?
And what do I do without these completely used up gift cards? Like, what am I supposed to like? I can't just get rid of that.
Some loose ibuprofen.
A piece of candy that has come unwrapped that you completely
God.
forgot existed.
Yep. A pen that's exploded in the bottom of your bag.
Or completely dry.
All right. A few moments
Anyway.
pass. You are able to get any kind of libations you want to while you're like hanging out at the bar. And then this little pixie woman comes and like flies up to the bar and like stands right in front of you. So I hear that Flopsy sent you.
Yeah. So that you might be able to help us out with something.
I feel like this is not a conversation for here. Follow me.
Yeah.
And then takes you out kind of like back through the kitchen and kind of like past the kitchen and into like a little back alleyway. All right. What do you need?
Plainly, Flopsy indicated you might be able to help get us into the party. We have one invitation, but obviously that's not enough for all of us.
Okay, so we're supplying some of the libations for the party. So a couple of strong folks like you could be used to help carry some of that in. They also have a connection for some of the staff that's doing the serving, if you want that.
I'm happy to help.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that looks like it takes care of you all. She
Yeah.
just starts like braiding something.
Yeah. You get to say whatever.
Yeah, so come back here tomorrow at about 1 p.m.
Happy to. Seems easy enough.
You can come in, help get everything carried over there, and then she'll hand you like wait 1 second, run back inside, and then come back out. Has 3 kind of envelopes that inside have little work orders, basically, that your temp working for her, and that you will report to the head of the kitchen, Mrs. Potts.
Incredible. Since we're staying here overnight, do you have any advice on where to stay? Any?
Especially for folks who are here from clearly out of town, out of plane.
Unfortunately, we're all out of rooms for the night, but about 2 blocks over, you can find the sorry, my brain is just like giving me dumb things to say
Do
right
it,
now,
do
and
it,
it's
do it,
just
Do it. Do it.
Do
Do
it,
it.
do it, do it.
Don't fight it. Makes it worse.
I just do because I like the energy of this. You can give the Brookstone Inn a try.
Right, yeah.
And she gave us 3, just 3?
Oh, 4.
Okay.
Wait.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll take a look.
Okay, but you tell fucking Flopsy that we're square after this. No more.
We will
Uh,
pass that one on, yes.
Yeah, if we see them.
Well, we gotta get back to our plane somehow.
True.
I'll pass that on for you.
We appreciate it. Thank you again.
Now get out of here. I got work to do.
Fair enough.
Got it?
Flies back into the kitchen.
Are we going to eat?
Well, it seems like we might as well. We've got...
Right, yeah. Might as well.
It took about 10 minutes, so it'll only take like 10 more minutes until the table's ready for us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if the stone buzzes, we'll know.
I should probably close out the mead tab before the stone...
Eh,
No, they definitely don't transfer tabs here.
No, it's a bit awkward when you need to sit down and you haven't closed out. It's the whole thing.
Also, we want to make sure that we tip the bartender for the bartender services and tip the wait staff for the wait.
just gonna let you all handle that.
All right, so you're able to go back in, tip your bartenders, pay your tabs. Eventually, your stone will glow and vibrate, do an obnoxious meh, like
Yeah.
like practically shakes the whole table.
Yeah, definitely shake this way off at the table, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, it rattles off the table and everyone's like, oh shit.
Three checks.
All right, so we don't have anything to do until tomorrow, I guess. Is there any more recon that we can do, or are we just waiting to get into a party?
Well, I feel like we need a way to dress you guys so maybe you can sneak into the actual party part and not look. Because 2 of you will be doing weight stuff. Well, 2 of you will be lifting. I don't know. Are there uniforms? Can we get you guys suits and like dresses or something for
guess we
the
need-
not waiting part?
We might not
Should've
know that
probably
until
asked.
tomorrow. Yeah. Well, also, we are on loan, so maybe they give us uniforms.
I mean, it is part of Tootsie's reputation to have reliable staff who seem dressed for the occasion, right? Surely she would have told us.
Well,
Uniform.
sure, but like, you know, everybody here, all the wait staff is just wearing all black with a non-slip shoe. Like, I feel like that's the play.
You're already halfway there, Solon.
Exactly. All I need is, you know, the requisite honeycomb bottoms.
All right, so tomorrow we get
Fantasy
everybody
Crocs.
non-slips just for safety.
Yeah.
Fantasy Crocs,
So
alligators. Yeah.
expensive. It's actually bullshit. But anyway.
But there's some of them are good ergonomically. We get them from our kitchen staff.
You're all talking all kinds.
We know too much. Like,
Oh, well, you know, it's a festive week. Maybe we should enjoy ourselves and see if we learn anything
Yeah.
via gossip or
There is
via...
a whole festival down in the further down level. Maybe we get our rooms arranged and then
eavesdrop?
do what there is to say.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm sure there's plenty to say about the changing of the seasons. We're bound to learn something.
And
Oh, we eat,
maybe
we snoop.
keeping eyes and ears out for anyone around town who looks like me too, while we're at it.
Oh, yes. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Although, knowing her, she's probably going to just show up at the party or something. She's going to show up at the most inconvenient time, and it'll be
I
fine.
mean, probably the party. It seems like why else would she be here?
Yeah.
Well, it does occur to me, I wonder if she was alone. Or if
I guess
she's
probably
traveling
not.
with maybe Gregor or others.
Wouldn't surprise me.
I feel like it's more likely that she's not with a bunch of people. Like she's here as someone, like
Someone could have
someone
sent
dark's
her-
guest.
Or my first guess was maybe she's here with Vasimir.
Yeah, I was leaning into that
Yeah.
as well.
Very possible.
I don't know.
Well, then,
Oh, this may be good. I mean, we're supposed to all behave, right? And be on our best behavior, or they all have our names and we'll flay whoever invited us. So maybe you can actually talk to her without her turning the moon red. Or setting up a wall of knives.
Yeah.
it'd probably be
That'd be
unwise
nice.
for her to do that on a bunch of party guests, but, you know, the Tully sisters seem bold, so we kind of can't count anything.
Okay,
completely out.
alright.
I'm just saying.
He's not wrong.
But, yeah, sure, you're not wrong, but still. Hey.
I hope that she doesn't start anything with you, or, you know,
Yeah, me too.
make you feel terrible
Yeah,
in the
do
middle
that
of the
for that.
party.
But I think you're all right. Maybe we keep our heads down and our ears open.
Yeah.
Annabelle, do you still have the invisibility ring? Can you just disappear if, you know, she seems to recognize you?
According to customs, I have no such thing.
It's true.
She takes a deep breath and goes invisible. Lets the
Oh
breath out
gosh, I
first.
wonder where she's gone.
I was right here.
Bones clapping.
How'd you miss me? You're going blind, Bjorn.
Oh yeah,
It's
that's
true,
well.
she's right there.
It started with the sticky, and now it's advanced into my eyes.
Yeah? Yeah?
You really ought to see an actual doctor and not just, you know, somebody who sells crystals and potions.
Is that you?
Yes.
Ah,
All right, you're able to get yourself a nice meal. There's all manner of individuals that you could potentially chat with at this location. Otherwise, you can also go and secure your rooms and then check things out.
I mean,
What about
browsing
plan
around,
B?
anyone that looks particular of interest here, or
Here, there would be.
A notebook.
I have so much shit, and
Whole
I'll
book
have-
of NPCs.
Yeah. And then some. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Would not be here. Yes. So here there would be a large table that like where they've like pulled multiple tables together, and you would see at kind of like in the middle of the table there's all manner of attractive individuals at this table, but kind of captivating everyone is this beautiful man with like chiseled Greek statuesque features that has a full head of curly brown hair, and a crown made of horns. He has kind of like a shirt undone with like a little white flower necklace around his neck. Shirt's kind of like undone down a couple of buttons, but like just kind of like a bronze looking colored shirt. And then his bottom half is goat legs. And he has the attention of everyone at this table. And they're just laughing and hanging on every word.
Well, the next time our server comes by, we could kind of just, Bjorn can lean over and kind of go, who is that, by the way?
That? Really?
I mean, we're not from here.
So it is someone.
Material plane, we're trying to win the ropes.
That's King Oberon of the Spring Court.
Oh.
Blink, blink.
Oh, all right.
I figured he was important, but not that important.
Do a lot of royalty come to this establishment? Is it storied?
No, but Oberon does make the rounds.
Is he a
What do you mean by
frequent
that?
visitor of...
Both literally and metaphorically.
Eyebrows.
I mean, brain card. Makes sense.
I mean, when you have the reputation as the king of the fairies, you also have the reputation as the king of the fairies.
Well, thank you. I hate to not realize we had a king in our company.
There's a joke there.
I
Exploring
feel
the
like
possibilities. Sorry.
I do
Exploring
also
the what?
Never mind.
Well, I mean, you have a point, though. We do literally have somebody who's very high-ranking in this bar with us, and they do seem like a table that would accept a round or two.
I mean, do you
want to vote?
I don't think that we don't want to tire him out.
Oh,
Never
sweetie,
mind.
you won't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It draws attention to us, but not necessarily a bad thing.
I mean, if
What do you
we work it right, it's good attention. It's ingratiating yourself to someone who's going to be at the party, but you all are. Which is why I was bringing up the nicer clothing. Like you sneak in as waitstaff and then change, and then you're at the party. And
This
then
is a little bit of
you're talking.
conversation that we're having after the server has
Yeah.
walked away, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. We assume that they have left, and we are leading in talking about buying rounds for
Yeah.
the hotties at table 7.
Yeah.
Well, it's. I think you might be onto something. Maybe we just frame it as a toast for a king, and if we're lucky at some point, maybe he'll help us out or think
Lucky.
fondly of us.
Fondly. Huh?
Yeah.
So how many drinks?
Next time our server stops by, we'll buy that table a round and
Okay.
just say to a happy winter ball. Yeah.
If he does draw attention and comes over, perhaps because one of us is, draped quite across his chair, or just as an example, what are we asking? Do we need any information from him, or is this just an ingratiation?
I feel like we go with a soft pitch first of just small talk, and then if he's into it, maybe you ask him a few more questions there.
If anything, the more friendly faces we see at the party that we can ask things while we're there.
True.
True enough.
That's not a bad thing.
Okay.
It could just be a sign of respect. I mean, he ranks far higher than any of us.
Yeah.
All right. The waitstaff will come back around and oh, okay. You want around for the whole table.
You say that, and now I would like to ask the question of how much will a round for that whole table run us?
Depends. Do you want to keep buying them what they're drinking presently, or?
I mean, that's why I'm asking the question. It's terrible, isn't it?
That's gonna cost you 200 gold.
You gotta spend money to make friends. So sure, yeah, go ahead.
Pitch in.
Pure gold.
Yeah.
I give Annabelle a scathing look at that.
What?
Nothing.
All right. And you want me to tell them?
Just a cheers and a happy Winter's Festival from us.
Cheers and a happy changing of the season.
There you go. We are
Yes.
tourists. Apologies.
And then like another round comes out, and like excitedly they're boisterous, and they're like, cheers to you all, like everyone like raising a glass, and Oberon bows his head, gestures to if you all want to join.
Well, and here's your chance. Almost sullen.
For all of us.
Well, come on then, come on.
Yeah, Sullen
Yeah.
kind of gets up
Don't
and
refuse a king. I know that much.
looks a little reproachfully at Bjorn, kind of stands next to him as they approach the table.
What I didn't do anything.
I know you didn't do anything, but like, I'm not actually interested. It's for fun. It's funny.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Okay.
He doesn't know either.
Yeah, she was like making kissy noises behind them.
Oh my god.
I like one of these looks over the shoulder. Like,
Sullen looks very red, but it's just the back of his neck. He's like,
Well met, strangers.
well, hello.
I do.
well met, and a happy changing of the
Changing of
season.
the
Seasons.
Nailed it.
Happy changing of the season, and everyone in the entire bar echoes and raises a glass and then drinks. So what brings you lot from the material plane here?
Do we smell that terribly?
We've been told a few times now.
It's not terrible. In fact, it is quite an acquired taste.
Just kind of push Sheer forward to do the talking.
Yeah.
Well, you know, like everyone else, it seems we're here for a party.
I do enjoy a party.
And I mean, just feel honored to be in the presence of someone as illustrious as you.
And what is... I feel like you have me a bit at disadvantage. You know who I am, but who are you lot?
Just like curtsies and does like, holds out hand, I am sure of the gin.
Takes it, kisses your hand.
Turns slightly grayer.
And the rest of you?
Sarah.
Yeah, Bernie.
Scotty.
Close. What's the vibe check? What's the vibe check? On who? On which?
Yeah, I know.
All of us?
This didn't work with the first Fey
It
royalty. We
didn't
tried
work.
this one.
It didn't work. Yeah, I'm not gonna have you roll for this guy. But he's like, he winks and it's in good fun, and he's like, We're friends here. It's fine if you don't want to tell me, but I will
Forgive
say
us for a little caution being in a new place.
I understand. Understandably so. You should keep your wits about you.
No disrespect, of course.
Oh, untaken.
Are you quite friends with the monarchies of the other courts?
Depends.
Oh?
And on what you need.
That is true. I have no problem with the summer court or the winter court. Just don't
Which
really care
leaves-
for the autumn court all that much.
We
Yes.
heard something about a pumpkin.
Ugh. They can't keep their monarchy in check, which I can't blame them. Pretty much with the changing of the season, they appoint an entirely new ruler each time. No one wants to keep the title for very long, and also if probably, not so much and also and probably, but it really just because someone will kill them if they try to do so.
Someone from their court or someone from another court?
Oh no, nobody would. Nobody would want the autumn court except for an autumn quarter.
Burn. Sorry, being new to the area, what is the, goes down to a whisper, problem with the autumn court?
Ugh, they're always so dreary and reek of decay. See, we at the spring court, we're new life, new beginnings. Autumn is nothing but death and despair and fear. The exact opposite of what we bring to the spring court. We are luscious, we are vibrant, we're full of life and vigor.
Yes, I mean, you are very attractive people.
Thank you.
Elvis voice.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Even with them being spooky, all the courts sort of need each other, though.
Sure, there's balance
Yeah.
with that.
I
That's
mean-
why we change the seasons. No one particular season rules over the entirety of the Feywild for an entire duration. We change with the changing of the seasons and thereby the ruling of the Feywild. That's what this is about. Autumn is relinquishing the power to winter.
What would happen if somebody tried to interrupt the cycle?
We'd probably
Never
kill
happened
each other.
before.
Oh, yes.
It's a,
Do you
it's a
not
war. That's
know
war
the
stuff.
story of Titiana's sister?
Oh,
No, but I'm
Oh,
very
no,
interested.
well, now
yeah, no, I
what?
think we need to know.
Oh, goodness. Pull up a chair. See, Queen Titiana of the Summer Court is arguably the strongest fae in existence. Assuming that her sister is no longer in existence. For the Queen of Air and Darkness, she, once tired of her sister's reign, broke free, escaped to the Winter Court, where she set up her home and took up space. The good Queen Mab, a queen of darkness, a queen of despair, has been known to drive men to the brink, has been known to kill with simply a look. She wanted to take the power from her sister and not let it go. Wars fought for hundreds upon hundreds of years. eventually, Titiana, with the allegiance of myself, the Moonlit King in the Winter Court, and the Autumn Court, were able to strike Queen Mab down. And upon the ending of the decades-long seasonal war, more than decades, a treaty, an embargo, was struck so that no one entity gets too powerful. We changed the seasons and changed the ruling party. If something were to interfere with that, it would probably start another war. And our wars tend to not stay on this plane, because what's the fun in that?
Never fun of that at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a story.
Yes. I hear the bards even tell stories of it on your world.
Much about the Feywild filters through, but not all of it stays, I would say, truthful.
I mean, do I know a song about this?
Yeah, does any of that sound familiar to any of this?
I would say yes, it absolutely would sound familiar to... I would say Annabelle would know about Queen Mab. I would say Sheer would know about that for sure. It feels somewhat similar to other stories that Bjorn, Scotty, and Sullen have heard, but not directly.
Is this kind of in line with what was in Hazel's book as well?
It is indeed.
Okay.
Yeah, I think actually, yeah, I've definitely heard that story before, but I guess I never pieced together that it was all truthful, I guess.
No, never
I
quite
hear a lot of stories.
attributed it to the Feywild anyway. I thought that it was, larger magical powers. Something more celestial
Sometimes
than...
bards exaggerate.
Right.
Whatever takes them to tell a better story.
It's quite similar to the history of Valkyr, as a matter of fact, just by coincidence, I suppose.
Is that true?
Yes, so the story goes. The clans were at war, and then they struck a treaty to exchange power every time an old ruler passed.
Oh. So less about season and more about death in general, but that makes sense because, well, all of you tend to sort of live forever.
True enough.
Well, thank you for the storytelling. It's beautifully wound, even if it's our first time hearing it.
No, thank you. I do feel like there was... I once had a lover from the material plane. I think he went by William.
Oh?
Yes, he wrote a monologue for one of his characters. I believe his name was the character's name was like Mercutio or something, about Queen Mab.
I see. Perfect.
You must feature in many stories, surely. Tales of your revelry, your looks, your kingdom.
I appear in a few. Pan over there. That motherfucker causes a bit of trouble. And you see a satyr at the end of the table who just has like a lute and is like,
Surely it's all in good fun.
Hold on, yeah, I've heard your name in stories. Yeah, wait a second.
oh, you've heard about me in stories. Go on.
I mean, it's like you say, stories about you getting into trouble and causing it for other people mostly.
I do enjoy those ones.
But having a good time doing it.
Yeah, I feel like my aunt knew a few songs about you that were, fun party songs.
I do enjoy a good party. Anyways. Well, I suppose I should head off. Come on, you lot. We've got more debauchery to get into elsewhere. Thank you for the drinks.
Thank you
Thank
for the
you for
story.
receiving them.
I'm good at... Never mind.
Someone sends him a wink on the way out.
Wax solid.
Hey! You weren't supposed to see that.
One sec, you two. Nothing. I said nothing.
No, surely. Nothing.
So, if our party has this, can speak in relative semi-privacy, I think Bjorn will be like, so, does anyone else think that maybe something is going to happen at this party?
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
I think that we might be in the midst of some war, maybe?
Maybe about
Intrigue?
No, it's definitely intrigue. Less war, more intrigue. They're always up to stuff.
Trying to start a war?
Well,
Yeah.
someone's trying to start a war. Perhaps someone's sister who knows an owl.
Well, we knew that already. So
Yeah. Putting it on the pinboard. Puts a string around it.
I know that he said that they struck down Maeve, but I mean, the Fae seem, well, A, largely immortal, and B, tricky. I wonder if she's still around.
Incarnated? Masquerading as a sister or daughter of some kind?
masquerading as an owl.
Maybe.
Masquerading as an owl. Trapped as an owl, perhaps? Yearning to be
Using
free?
her niece as some sort of conduit.
Yes.
I don't know, spitballing. Might be total bullshit. Who knows?
No, I think you're bang on.
And all of that's interesting. I feel like also getting back to the material plane is a sticky bit, and maybe we don't want to muck up any Fae bullshit more than we already will.
Oh,
Yeah,
I can get us back
agreed.
to the material plane, but we have to stay here for long enough. Hold on.
Right.
Well, didn't Kyola say she pulled enough
Yeah.
slimy stuff to get us back?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah,
true.
she did.
Right. And we have the sending stone to her.
hmm
It's-
This is an aside, but have you ever wondered why Vafir and his sister don't look like Summer Court Fae?
Yes, I've wondered about it all the time. Because they
Right.
look like Winter Court Fae.
I didn't know what to look for, so
Yeah.
Well,
I didn't either, but the more we hear about, well, it seems that there are trends, at least.
Rafia looks winter. Do we feel like that sister is a winter? Do we feel like she's an autumn now?
Maybe autumn.
Could
Maybe
be.
they change, or they're just born into the court they're born into.
Under great emotional turmoil, one can change their outward appearance.
What, like cutting your hair after a breakup or something?
Exactly. If you're born into a certain imagined house, then you can start to look like, say you lose someone and the grief overtakes you and you turn into, well, a winter.
Or their dads from another court? I mean, clans from
It's true.
Valkyr intermarry all the time. Your idea is cooler.
No, I think that you're right also. And that's probably a factor. You know, the Punnett Square with the peas.
What now?
You know, dominant genealogies.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, if there's two pink
I didn't go to
flowers-
school, Solon.
Never mind. I also didn't. I was homeschooled, and that's why I'm weird. Okay.
Talking about yellow peas for some reason.
I'm talking nonsense.
You know, it's
Should
how,
we-
like, if you take two white horses, sometimes the...
We're insufferable.
It's
I'll just going clear over Annie's head.
Anyway, so now we're going to get rooms. We have rooms,
Yeah.
are we? Rooms.
Let's go find rooms, yeah.
Mhm.
That's-
A good idea.
that's fair, yeah.
Then maybe try and get clothing in case the clothing needs time.
Fair, yeah,
I
for
mean,
doing that.
is it already night or is it like dayish
Yeah.
still?
Time's a little wibbly wobbly in this episode. So,
Fair enough.
All right, so maybe we just find a tailor on the way to the rooms and, well, see if there's one on the way. Rooms, tailor situation. That's the way.
we will expedite this a little bit. You
Thank you.
absolutely can find fine clothes and secure
Okay.
yourself with rooms for the
Yeah.
evening.
She buys like an extra outfit just in case.
Pretty close.
Sheer has an after dinner outfit.
Yeah,
in
it's my
case there's
cocktail
like,
dress.
in
After
case
the
there's
fourth
court
one.
scandal, she has a scandal dress now.
That's the black velvet. You gotta get that out.
We did have sweet outfits the last time we were here, if I remember correctly, so...
Yes.
We did, but they were magical, so now we have to
Yeah.
make physical
Sure.
ones.
Uh-huh.
absolutely are able to have fine clothes suitable for a royal ball that will cost you some amount that I will figure out and drop it into our chat.
Perfect.
And we get one of those like individual little shopping tote bags that fold up into the little pouch, so we can.
Yeah, it just gets delivered
hide
to
them.
your to your room.
Save the tailor receipt.
Put it in the bag of
Bottom the
holding.
purse. Yes.
Just crumple it up and drop it in there.
I really do you really have to keep all of these? There's like 14 of them in here.
Yeah, I told you I need to know who to yell at if something goes wrong.
You never know how long the return window is.
It's all in the receipt.
I'm gonna start getting rid of them once I've been in this bag for like a month.
I have. We're talking about different bags of holding. I have my own. I'm not.
We're establishing party rules for receipt keeping.
Bjorn is like
Sully's
midway
outside.
through putting a receipt in Annabelle's bag, like...
With that magical return IRS, you have to keep them for 7 years. So sure,
Listen,
right.
Yeah, Bjorn has to keep the
Annabelle pays
receipts because he...
taxes?
No.
Yeah,
no,
that's
but Bjorn
actually-
does.
You would.
In,
You
like,
would.
multiple-
Fucking square.
He's like, I run a business. I need to be able to claim things.
Sort your OC by who is committing tax fraud. Scotty, tax fraud.
I feel like Shear's a landlord. So tragic.
Tragic.
Has never
He's
paid
like,
a
what
tax
are
her entire
taxes?
life.
It's like what? No, they pay me money.
Home, so yeah.
Yeah, Scotty is a dependent. Scotty is
There we go.
dependent. Yeah.
Scotty is a millennial.
Dylan makes so little that he doesn't have to file taxes.
Like, oh, we'll give you some money.
Oh, that
Poor
would
boy.
He has no permanent address. They can't
Paid
track
under
him
the table.
down.
There we go. That's what Annie pulls. Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Why have we not seen that character question? Would your character commit tax fraud?
Yeah, actually.
That's a good one.
Okay. We have outfits. We have rooms.
Yes.
Who else do we want to chat with? Let's
Yeah.
get the gossip.
Let's get
Alright.
it done.
All right.
I
Yeah, keep going.
was gonna say I vote we go down to the lower town. It seemed like they were having a hell of a time down there, but
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Did you
definitely
have a
whatever.
different idea?
what are you
Well,
thinking?
they said that the gentry folk, right? That's down on the lower level.
Yeah.
So, or
Yeah.
are they going to have the information that we kind of need to move in a fancy fave party,
Probably
especially if we're looking for
Probably not.
someone?
No, but there might be a lot of gossip because a lot of the gentry folk might work for the folks who are.
That's true.
Fair.
Kitchen staff, terrible gossips.
Should have asking Oberon if there was an after party.
Oh.
Well, there probably is. Listen, maybe that's a great idea. If all else fails and we don't get what we need done, then we just follow Oberon to the after party because he's absolutely invited and also has lost track of who is in his entourage.
I have a feeling that wherever he's staying is the after party, and that if you're following him, it's
Still
Stalking.
recognize us.
Right, what are we doing right now, though?
Yeah, gentry folk right now.
To the gentry
And
folk.
then, I mean, we are on like a schedule. We have to be up tomorrow. We got to do spa day before. Guys don't have to do spa day. I have to do
Fair.
spa day before the
You just
ball.
play every day. That's
You
just
only
a
have
morning.
Well, no,
4 hours.
just- but that's just like getting ready for the day. You got to do a whole thing before
You're
the
gonna
ball.
do
It's
more
couture.
than that?
Yes.
the cucumbers are a daily occurrence.
Okay.
Well, in this economy, no. Spent $200 on drinks.
All right. You do you, sure.
Nickel and dime you this episode. Got
Well, we are
fancy
with the
clothes
rich
too.
people. Yeah, we're with the rich people,
Yeah.
so like we are
Yeah.
gonna get nickel and dimed. It's $22 for Genie Plus, so
I'm just imagining
gonna
we're
have to
going
pay
into this
that.
party with them like duct tape onto our back, like a heist movie.
Good.
All right. So you go down to the gentry level, and you do see a fair amount of what looks like a mix of humanoid animals, anthropomorphic animals. You see elves that are kind of more like Eladrin, where they have the summer, the spring, the autumn, and the winter look to them. You have animated scarecrows. There's a contingent of what you assume is the autumn court, because there's a handful of scarecrows. There's weird like skeletons, a large bipedal wolf with like a big with their like back hunched over with long talons hanging over, hanging down, looking like a werewolf. You see you can kind of see Klaus and Rudy off in the distance. You see hanging around them, there's a like fairly pale blue-skinned man with a hooked nose that has like icicles hanging off of his nose. You see you do see that young girl and the man made out of metal, a lion and a scarecrow with her, with the dog, and just yeah, there's a band playing that has that cat playing the bass, and a rooster playing a lute. There's a dog on drums. All sorts of party games. All sorts of meats and various things served on a stick.
Oh yeah, I want meat on a stick.
Meat stick.
We kind of start exploring, I guess. Yeah.
Bjorn will grab snacks for everybody. And wander, partake, observe.
Yeah. We're observing. We're like trying to like find a little bit of gossip.
Yeah. And then kind of like
You know, if anybody's
drop
having
in
an
here and there.
interesting conversation. Yeah.
All right. There's also a beer tent. We'll say
Are there
that
any
Oh, beer
like
tent.
sword in the
Beer tent.
stone type games?
Great question.
There is a bell that has a large hammer at it that you can like
On
swing the
Saturday.
hammer and try to
Yep.
ring the bell.
How do you do it?
I'm in line. I gotta wait for this kid.
So,
All right.
for those of you who are who are trying to scope out the gossip situation,
Mhm.
make me investigation checks.
Okay.
I'll try.
I feel like I would specifically go talk to the band and try and be like, you guys want to jam?
I'm gonna give
that's-
Scotty disadvantage because this feels right.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 3. I'm
Oh,
busy
yeah.
encouraging Scotty.
Roll
Yeah,
by
that's
normal
12.
dice. I rolled a natural 3. So
Yeah, 14.
13. Sky's just really excited with this thing.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Scotty, go ahead and make me your strength check or athletics
Yeah.
check.
17.
So it goes up and then it like doesn't quite make it to the top category before the bell and it falls back down.
Ah. Sadness.
You can try again.
You want to try?
I'm going again. Do I have
No,
to try
I was
again?
going to, but now I want Annabelle to try.
Sky's going again. It's just 19 now.
It almost gets to the bell and then it drops back down.
Oh. Their measure of
It's
strength is
5
insane.
silver for every time you're doing this too.
I'm knocking
Damn.
that off.
I
Go,
only got
Annabelle.
14.
Annabelle,
the
it
episode,
just
guys.
doesn't go as high as any of
Yeah,
Scotty's
yeah.
attempts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go find an archery game.
Okay,
Like a
I think
dagger,
Sullen
like an
should
extra or
try.
something. Yeah,
What am
hold
I
on. Yeah,
trying?
bird boy. Yeah, go.
The strength, the
Yeah,
bell
yeah.
game. You use the hammer, you hit the thing, you see how high the bobber goes.
Go on, Solon.
Is this? Are you making fun of me right now? Is this a joke? Of course I'll try it. Yeah, okay. And he walks up and picks up the hammer and he is gonna guide himself to do it.
Nice.
Can I make an argument for acrobatics and not athletics?
Not for this.
Is it? What
'Cause
is it then?
It's
athletics.
It's athletics. It is strength
Okay.
based to be able to pick up
Okay.
the hammer, which is heavy to begin with, and bring it down.
Okay. Oh.
Oh.
Guided.
Oh,
That's a dirty 20.
Sullen rings the bell.
Yes.
Sullen is worthy.
He
All
puts
right,
the hammer
bird boy.
down, he walks
Bjorn
away.
is impressed. Yeah.
I couldn't do it again, but I tried once.
didn't think you had that in you.
I also didn't, but you know, I'm learning how to punch. I'm kind of learning by observation.
I'm very proud of you, Sullen. Mighty warrior.
Learning from the best. Learning from the best.
Not to be upstaged, Bjorn will try too. He is
Cheer,
gonna
baby.
kind of roll his shoulders here and do a little bolstering on himself.
Yeah, give us a show.
Yep. AKA an extra D3, and
I see.
that's gonna be a natural 20 with a plus
Goddamn.
with a +1, so it's a 29.
So
You win a sword with the king of.
The bell goes flying.
I broke it.
if you would have gotten one more, you would have broken it.
Oh my gosh.
So you came real close to breaking it. Like the whole thing kind of like teeters a little bit. Yeah, so both Sullen and Bjorn can get a prize. It's a well, question. You can pick your prize. Do you want a stuffed animal like critter, like creature, or do you want like a fake weapon that's kind of like a foam sword or axe or whatever?
Is there a foam axe?
Absolutely.
I want a foam axe.
Give you your little prize.
What are our plushie options?
I will say any. I will say that it's any kind of mundane creature.
Hmm. Hmm. Uh, is
Very
there like a
pretty
really
off-brand Pikachu? Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know how like usually the fair stuffed animals are like actually the worst looking stuffed animals you've ever seen in your life? Is there like a really terrible owl?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, I want the terrible owl.
Okay.
It's the moral of the game, guys. I want the terrible owl.
That's the whole game.
Tagline for the campaign.
That's
Terrible
okay.
owl.
Terrible owl.
I want it to be white, and I want to give it to Sullen and be like, "Look, it's your patron."
I got you this, and he hands you the foam axe.
Fantastic, great.
Sheer, you said you were going up to the band, correct?
Yeah,
Are you
they're
gonna-
like out here jamming.
Yeah, they're jamming. I'm gonna pull out your viola and
I mean, do y'all want a third? Is it cool? Pull it out, like,
yeah. I mean, you're
play
not a
it.
cat, but like,
I am in fact not a cat. If it's a deal breaker, I get it.
I mean, a cat's the only cat who knows where it's at.
I don't know what that means, and I just like play a
Play
few
this
little
right now.
like bars, just like blues at him a little bit.
Yeah. So like, you're able to jam. Make me a performance check.
Okay, I believe in the power of the dice. Oh, okay. Yeah, now you roll well. 17 plus 9 for 26.
You play better than them, and like they're doing pretty well. And
I show off for a minute, but then like, dial it back so as not to
yeah.
embarrass anyone.
So yeah, like Coolsville, that was pretty good. What? You're a pretty hip cat, even though you're not a cat, which is surprising to me because like everybody wants to be a cat.
I mean, I would totally be a cat if the opportunity arose. Unfortunately, here I am stuck like this. Are you guys? I mean, you guys are obviously very cool cats.
Well,
What's that?
I'm a cool cat. He's a rooster,
Well, okay. I mean, yes, I thought that there
and
was.
that's a dog.
Is he pointing at the fox?
No, he's pointing at the dog who's playing
Dog
drums.
playing the okay. That was a different group. I'm getting my animals mixed
Yeah, that's
up.
fair.
I
I mean, there is
Yeah.
an Oodalali rooster there, so.
have no further questions, Your Honor.
So you in town for the party?
Yeah. I mean, I guess yeah. We're here for the changing of the seasons for sure. Is there? I mean, you're obviously here for the party. Is there more? Anything interesting going on? Anything you've heard? Anything you've?
Oh, I did hear that it was, what was it? That princess from the summer court. She arrived early. And not with the rest of the family.
Is that odd? They normally all arrive together?
Yeah. I think it was odd because she came in with Duke Aramore, who is of the Winter Court.
Is that scandalous? Is that
It is a little
untoward?
scandalous, yeah.
Ooh, I do love a good scandal.
It is a bit scandalous.
All right. So with them both arriving early, do you think they're up to something? Scheming? Did anyone else arrive early?
I mean,
Is it a whole-
everybody's up to something and scheming. That's not unusual here.
Well, yes, the court, Game of Thrones, all that, you know.
They could also just be shacking up.
That's the other side of it, which also it's like winks.
I mean, once you go cat.
Oh goodness, that's not what I meant. It was, I just more.
Well, I thought you were insinuating that because Vasimir is kind of an elven, and you are an elven, and Duke Aramore is a lion.
See, I didn't know he was a lion. The more you know, is what I have to say about that one.
He's a snowy lion. Full white.
Snowy lion.
Yes, because it's Winter Court.
Sounds dapper, I guess. I feel like there was a point where I had a follow-up question and it's been gone. So how about like one more round and just like play a quick little trill?
They happily join you to play some music.
Then I would play this roundo music and come find you guys and be like, ooh, I got some good gossip.
We're holding like a stuffed animal. Like,
so you guys were
a couple drinks, like, yeah.
Clearly doing work. So the princess is Vasimir, yeah?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I feel like I didn't actually ask that question. Vasimir arrived early. I don't know if we knew that yet, but with talking to a duke from the Winter Court, who is a snowy lion named Aramore. I think that's the last name. But it, raises some eyebrows and is scandalous. It is also, points to collusion in just general court senses. And collusion. That's really where I'm at. That's all the more I got.
it is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't really do anything about it, but it might be something to look out for in our connecting of thought.
Oh, good job, Sheer.
No, I agree. It could be quite useful.
Yeah, like she didn't arrive with the rest of the family, which either points towards like a estrangement or just shenanigans. Shenanigans. Takes out mug, takes big sip of blood.
Technically, we all have the bottomless mugs, so.
That's true. Yeah.
Do we think that she's working with the Winter Court, or is Aramore also acting outside of his own court as well?
Or is she planning on betraying him?
I feel like they're all planning on betraying each other.
Yeah.
Eventually. Yeah.
Yes. I feel like they're working together for now. Probably as part of something bigger to derail something else happening. Which isn't helpful, but...
Well, Vasimir has her mother's power. Or not power, but spells.
Right.
Which would make it a good time for anyone else who wanted to depose her mother to go after her. Which...
And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there.
I feel like they're all planning on betraying each other.
Which... And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with Vasimir, putting her up there. And if they were allied with in her mother's
Maybe she hopes the Winter Court will take the fall to frame them for
that sounds like
trying
a
to seize
disease.
power.
Maybe they're keeping Queen Mav somewhere in the Winter Court
Maybe.
because that's what's.
Or maybe they need more power to bring her back.
That makes
Possible.
sense. Yeah.
Also, we don't know any of this for sure.
Yeah.
No.
Put that out there.
No, but I'm adding it to the
Complete.
pinboard.
Yeah.
Yes.
But just keeping us grounded in the fact that this is wild speculation.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Great.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Pinboard back into the bag of holding.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. I like minimized every window all at once. My bad.
Probably spend, like a little more time just kind of like hanging out, mingling, trying to listen in, and then probably call it a night since we talked about like not spending too long so that like Sheer could get her beauty sleep.
All 4 hours of it.
Mm-hmm.
Before your 18-hour spa day.
You gotta be moisturized.
All right. Is there any other reconnaissance type activities or anything that you would like to do?
It feels loaded. Feels like we're missing
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the eyebrows. The eyebrows say we're missing something.
I can't think of anything.
Mm.
Is there any other
Yeah.
locations we didn't visit that we were told about?
I don't think so.
What is, just out of curiosity, if when we're walking around on the second level, are you able to easily access the next level up, or is it kind of like guarded in a way that indicates you wouldn't be able to?
It's so you kind of like, if you've noticed earlier, it was a bit more guarded, but as the night begins and there's more and more festivities, it kind of opens up a bit. But
Okay.
you could only go to the third level would be the highest that you could go right now, because above
Okay.
that is the castle.
I mean, do we want to try finding out more information on Everon, considering that might be our first link into finding out where Vasmir is at the party? Or if she's even going to be at the party?
I mean, Klaus is down there. His Winter Court. He might know something about him, and we already know him, so I don't know. Might be easier to ask our acquaintance about him than just talking to a stranger. I don't know. Yeah,
I missed the start of that. Sorry, what'd you say?
we could talk to Fantasy Santa. We could ask him about
Okay.
it.
Mm.
Do we
Okay.
know where we don't really know where he went. He just said he
Yeah.
was
Saw
meeting
him-
us.
We saw him down here. We saw him on this
Yeah.
level partying.
Yeah, he's on this
Oh.
level
Yeah.
party.
Mhm.
I missed that part.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well, we'll talk to him tomorrow at the party. Like, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we could just buzz by, kind of say thank you, see if
Yeah.
he.
I'm around. and
Come on.
Come,
Yeah.
talk to Daddy Winter.
And he's already leading the way.
He's
Come
easy
on,
to find.
y'all.
He's wearing red velvet.
Yeah. Hot Santa.
I feel like he's taken off a few layers, and now it's like a sleeves rolled up, unbuttoned shirt, and he's like
Suspenders,
disturbingly
yeah.
muscular. And you're like, okay,
Nice.
feeling ways about Santa.
Does he have the naughty and nice tattoos? Is that the?
Yes,
my God.
absolutely. Yes.
Going in the one shot.
I feel like I don't even know what the commercial was, but earlier today there was a commercial where there was like Hot Santa was.
Isn't that a new David Harbour movie?
No, it's like it was for like booze or something, but it was just
God.
like sexy Santa doing stuff, and he was like, "I tie my shoes with magic, and I put on this
Yeah.
coat."
I was just like immediately like, that's my Santa. I was like,
I love
as
this.
soon as I saw it. Yeah, I'm like, somebody's going to be searching for it right now because I was about to and like, no. Okay, so you all head over to Klaus.
Yeah, gonna push Cher forward again since she was doing most of the talking with him before.
Oh, what? Why?
You're better at talking than the rest of us. Go.
Oh, did we even bring him? Is he like drinking?
Yeah, he's got some glühwein.
Oh yes, is. I'm sure there was not a glühwein stall between where we started.
There absolutely is.
Okay, I would have obviously gotten him some of that, and now I've spilled some of it because Annabelle just punched me in the back.
In the meantime, since you saw him earlier, a woman, tall, slender, has long blonde hair and wearing a blue dress that almost looks like it has icicle on up at the skirt, is standing beside him and chatting.
The cold doesn't
Does she
seem to be
look out of
bothering her,
place?
does it?
No, she looks like she belongs in the winter court.
Yeah.
Can we let that go for a second?
Damn it, I was gonna make that joke at some point.
I'm sorry. It's on the table. It's on the table.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
What more do you want from us?
Do you want to build a D&D pun?
God, I'm done with that. I'm just gonna keep going.
Well, yes, there
Well,
is a snowman standing beside her.
No.
I've been like elbowed towards them. I did not bring enough glühwein. Mr. Klaus, how has your evening been?
Kringle, but yes,
God
Klaus. Yes.
damn it!
It's Mr. Kringle,
I was
but Klaus. Klaus is
Klaus.
We're friends. Klaus.
All right. Klaus, how has your evening been?
The good. And your evening?
I mean, we've been up, we've been down, we've seen some stuff. I played music with some cats, so it's going great.
They do know where it's at.
They do, and they can really kick it. Anyway, I just wanted to come over here and just like kind of, hello, who is your friend?
Oh, this is Elsa.
I put out my hand and I don't know, like awkwardly, because I'm sure she's like 7 feet tall.
she is not quite that tall, but you know, probably closer to like a 6'1".
Okay.
Love this for her.
Also, I love the dress. Very wintry.
Thank you. Your dress is nice.
She now wants to punch her in the throat very, very badly.
Here on the arm.
Just like hideous form pops like a little bit, just like right here. It's lovely to meet you. Have you as well had a good evening? What have you been up to? We ran into Oberon. Have you run into anyone interesting?
Oh, you know, just... I'm just distracted trying to find the hot Santa Claus commercial.
I already found that. It's okay.
Reasons to join our Discord?
I will post
Amazing.
this picture of Hot Santa in the Discord and save
What
y'all
else
the trouble.
Is our server for, if not this?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you did miss the procession from the Autumn Court.
Ooh, spooky.
Right?
I mean, there's something to be said for the aesthetic, but the whole ongoing murder is a little bit murder.
Well, I, for one, am happy that I did not have to see any of the summer court arrival.
Ooh, what? Why do we not like the summer court?
Well, the summer court. So hot and oppressive and too raw with their emotions. It's better to be a bit aloof and distant, buttoned up.
Dispassionate.
And fail, don't fail. As it were.
Like, what? I got nothing. I got nothing for this, Elsa. I feel like I have a fashion rival now. Yeah, I mean, I too prefer the cold a little bit.
Well, you know, the cold never bothered me anyway.
That sounds so familiar, and like I'll never get it out of my head.
Kids everywhere will love it.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a bit of interesting gossip earlier, so that you were telling us about, right?
Missed most of that.
You heard a bit of interesting gossip a little bit ago, yeah? At Sheer, yes.
Okay, me with interesting
you.
gossip? Oh
You
gosh.
heard, yes. I'm prompting you to bring up the other stuff.
The other stuff about
Vasimir.
The Duke, Eamon.
Vasimir
Come
and the
on.
Duke.
I'm hearing you all. I am hearing all of you now. And I sort
Aaron.
of lean down to Annabelle as like, "Oh, just okay. Because I assume you're just like kind of nodding emphatically for me to say this information.
Yeah.
I mean, if what I heard earlier is that Vasimir arrived a little early and may or may not be shacking up with Duke Aramore of the Winter Court. Oh, wait, these guys are Winter Court. What am I
They're
telling them
Winter
this?
Court, yeah.
We originally were trying to figure out details about the Aramore guy in case we wanted to find him to find Vasimir.
There we go. Let me start this over. Let's rewind a second. But I mean, for your court though, is everyone already here? I heard Duke Aramore was here like 2 weeks ago or something weird like that.
Oh. Weird. I mean, he did go on an expedition to the Summer Court recently. But is he back in town already? I thought he was going to arrive tomorrow.
I mean, I have not seen him. It could just be the idle gossip of everyone coming in and out, but I heard it from a fairly reputable source, I guess.
Oh, interesting. Have you heard what the what's gonna be the game tomorrow?
I have not. Please do tell.
The game is going to be a game of riddles.
Joy. I love riddles.
Yes, apparently each of the nobility are going to set up and, well, you have to solve one of their riddles, and if you do, you gain favor from them.
And if you fail, they kill you, or is it just favor?
Well, favor, but I mean, why wouldn't you want that?
I mean, I do want it. I just, if someone gets an answer wrong, obviously I am great at riddles, would not get an answer wrong. Like, are they tossed to the sharks or something.
Oh, that could be fun.
I regret saying that out loud. Or maybe I don't. Like I said, I'm good at riddles. Look shiftily around.
All right. Yeah, and that I think is a good stopping place for the evening.
Look shiftily around.
So for our players, if there's anything you want to get done before the ball, think about that, and we can like basically do a skip to the start of the next session will be the ball. TM.
Oh yeah.
Or like sneaking in with the and whatnot.
Wait.
Excellent.
Sounds good.
All right, let's go around and do our round of shout outs, starting with Dusty.
Hello, everyone. I'm Dusty, or Elegant Feather Duster. You can find me on most social media platforms, depending on how that goes in the future. But I am Elegant Feather Duster just about everywhere, except for on Twitter, which is just Elegant Feather, because there's a character limit. Finished some art, so stick around. That might start rolling out at some point in the near future. Hell yeah. But other than that, I'm doing what I'm doing. Come say hi to me.
It's a different order now. So Kai, we're gonna keep doing the normal order.
Oh no, it's me. Hello, I am Kai, and I changed my handle to Kyola_creative on all the things. Except for Tumblr, where it is a dash. So I guess that's now a backup dumpster fire that some people are diving into. Or never left.
Yeah.
Secret, never left.
And Vic.
Hello, I'm Vic, or Vicious Frockery, also all over the place, including Tumblr, if you'd like to find me there. But yeah, I have been quietly working on some stuff in the background, kind of taking half of a break, but you can find me on all the social media platforms there, and I will be maybe putting up some rib cages for sale soon, so keep an eye out.
Nat.
Hello. I'm Natalie, Shield Maiden or Shield Maiden cosplay, also across everything. Maybe this is the time for me to revive my Tumblr. Who knows? Maybe that'll happen soon. But yeah, you can also find me on Instagram at zelman.arts, where I post my pottery and other stuff like that.
Amber.
Hi, Amber. Bononi cosplay, Bononi tele, cross things such and the things. I'm here. I live here. I don't go anywhere. Although I'll be updating overlays now. Why didn't you tell me? That's it. That's all I got.
All right. Hi, I am Jessica. You can find me as Dr. Psych Owl on the things and the places, including Tumblr, I guess. We also have a Gut Punch RP Tumblr. It's just a parking lot right now, but things will start showing up there. So yeah, follow me on Tumblr if you know when the inevitable happens of Twitter. Anyway, yeah, you can also find me until Twitter goes down in flames as Dr. Psych Owl TV there. Thank you for hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of this Feywildy bullshit. We still have a bit more Feywildy bullshit to come, including riddles and puzzles. Maybe combat in store next time.
Oh gosh.
Intrigue ball, all that fun stuff. Fancy clothing.
Everyone get your Pinterest out.
Now we got to think about our Pinterest board.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
There's homework
We gotta-
for the next episode.
That's the next tab over. Yeah, that's already over.
All right, we're gonna go ahead.
Theme. Sorry, continue.
We're gonna go ahead and raid Ink and Liar. So give them a hello and whatnot, and send them some love. And we will see you next Friday for Darkness Rising. We love you, and bye-bye!
Bye bye.
Hey.